Shane, you know, I was talking to you the other day, and I was telling you about how I hadn't been in the car business all my life, like a lot of you guys have.
Yes.
And you were talking about when you first came here to East Park about the vehicles that we bring in, that we put on our lot. What were you saying?
Well, one of the things that I've always thought since I've been here is, I've worked for a few different dealerships along the way, and new and used both. Of course, I've seen some things, but I tell you, one of the first things that stood out to me here at East Park is the time, the effort, the sweat that is put into restoring our vehicles. And I'm talking about, let's start where the rubber meets the road, the tires. If we get a vehicle on trade, or maybe we buy one, if that tire shows any kind of dry rot, wear, cupping, whatever it may be, if it don't have 80-90% tread on it, the first thing we're going to do is, we replace tires. And that's unlike any other place I've ever been. I'm just going to say this: there's places that I've worked that if it wasn't less than 30 seconds, which is basically ball, they wouldn't replace tires.
They just go ahead and put it out there.
They just put it out there, and then they expect you to say, okay, well, I'll buy it if you replace these tires.
Yeah.
Well, that's just wrong in my opinion.
Which I kind of understand the way they do that sometimes, because we got a nice truck or a nice car. I'm wanting to get it out here on the lot for sale, and sometimes it takes a minute, but it takes a minute for a reason, and that's just what you're saying.
Absolutely. We take the time, the effort. Man, it's just really been surprising, like I said, starting with the tires. Now, going to the restoration of the vehicle, dents, dings, scratches. Every vehicle is brought in, it goes through a very close minimum 29-point inspection through our shop. Make sure it's 100% road ready, as well as, like I said, getting the dents, dings. They're pre-owned cars, so they're not brand new, so they're going to have some scratches, they're going to have some dings. But the last thing we want to do is walk out and have to apologize for a vehicle sitting on the lot, and then try to convince somebody to sell that vehicle when it's dirty, dented, dinged, So I tell you, that was one of the first things truly that I recognized about working here, is the amount of effort and time that we put into a vehicle to make sure it's 100% road ready. And I'll say this, to me, and I believe I can speak for all of us, making sure that vehicle is 100% road ready, making sure our customer is safe on the road and happy with their vehicle. Those three things are the most important things we could possibly do.
It's really over the top. I mean, like I said, I haven't been in the car business all my life, but what I've noticed here, it's really been over the top how much effort is put into getting a vehicle ready before we put it out there.
Oh, extremely. There's been times that I've scratched my head and been going, guys, it's still a used vehicle.
Yeah, it's good enough, but hey, at East Park,
no,
it's got to be road ready.
We don't take no shortcuts, guys. We want our customers happy. We want you to come back. We want you to see us again. We want you in our service department for scheduled maintenance. Your friends, your families, and we, I can say we are 100% customer